That's an intriguing script you've shared, focusing on a highly speculative but captivating housing concept linked to Elon Musk and Tesla. I must point out, however, that the claims presented in this script, specifically the $7,997 Tesla tiny house with completely free land plots and no tax living for the general American public, to be rolled out by 2027, are not currently supported by official, public announcements or verifiable information from Tesla or Elon Musk. While Elon Musk has often spoken about decentralized living and his company, The Boring Company, has produced some small, factory-built structures sometimes referred to as boxable-like units for their employees, and while his vision for Mars colonization involves modular habitats, the following key points in your script are not factual public information. A confirmed $709.97 Tesla tiny house product available for general purchase. Official partnerships with federal land management agencies to allocate free public lands for non-employee, general residential clusters. A confirmed mass rollout timeline starting in Q1 of 2027, prioritizing seniors and those on fixed incomes via lottery. A finalized tax classification that universally allows these tiny homes to be considered personal property. Select a card to eliminate property taxes across states like California, Texas, Florida, and New York. Property tax laws are highly localized and complex. A guaranteed 1-hour installation time for a complete, livable home across diverse U.S. terrains. The script blends existing facts, Tesla's expertise in automation, modular design, and solar energy, the general concept of teeny homes, and Elon Musk's long-term vision for decentralization and Mars habitats with unconfirmed, speculative claims regarding price, availability, tax evasion, and land acquisition. The narrative uses phrases like, according to internal blueprints shared among Tesla's energy division, and quietly, but with the potential to rewrite the American idea, which are typical techniques used in viral speculative content to give unverified information a sense of legitimacy. I can, however, provide a slight rewrite of your script, replacing or adjusting a few words to maintain the core message in length, but keeping in mind that the claims within the script remain unverified. Have you ever noticed how certain ideas seem to gain an almost unbelievable momentum before they become reality? That's how Elon Musk delivered a striking reminder that big ideas, like wealthy people tackling the housing shortage with complimentary plots of land and zero property fees, might actually materialize and get this confirmed. I tend to be somewhat optimistic with schedules, but definitely before 2027. Let me state that clearly. This development established the foundation for a developing housing project. The $709.97 Tesla small dwelling complete with completely free land sites and no local tax living, a concept that could reduce your retirement expenses by 80%. Is this the initial genuine move toward Musk's idea of scattered living? Or is this just another one of those bold concepts that might actually happen? Stick around until the conclusion. And if you are exhausted by the current housing crisis, please hit subscribe and ring the notification alert as we work towards 8295 subscribers together and receive more updates on this solution to a life-defining issue. How is Tesla offering complimentary land and no tax living for Americans? Picture waking up in your own residence, free from debt, with zero monthly property bills consuming your retirement funds. It sounds like a fantasy, doesn't it? Yet Tesla seems to be making it tangible with their $797 tiny residence. And today, we are thoroughly exploring exactly how they are distributing free land and eliminating taxes to completely alter the dynamics. What if you had the ability to own a dwelling without the overwhelming burden of land costs or property assessments that have escalated by 228% above the nationwide average in California alone? This is the starting point for Tesla's most daring housing approach. Discreetly, yet with the potential to fundamentally redefine the American concept of home ownership. As per internal plans shared within Tesla's energy division, the organization intends to collaborate with federal land management bodies to rezone and allot underutilized public spaces into specialized Tesla residential groupings, encompassing small remote areas across California, Texas, Florida, and New York. These parcels of land could be utilized for Tesla tiny house settlements or modest neighborhoods. Each dwelling would occupy a space up to 500 square feet, given to the purchaser at absolutely no expense. That single action could save a homeowner an estimated $150,000 in fees for land acquisition based on the average price of a rural plot in those specific states. Now, this is where the financial feasibility truly hits home. Since the land itself is free, the purchaser only covers the $7,997 base price for the small dwelling itself. Optional enhancements, such as fitting a complete solar panel roof, cost approximately $2,000 more. That's all. No mortgage, no property financing, no accumulating interest. For comparison, the median residence cost in Florida is $380,000 with a 1.1% annual property tax, equaling about $480 per year. Over a typical retirement duration, that's almost $200,000 completely absorbed. Tesla's new model completely overturns this by classifying the tiny residence as personal belongings, not fixed real estate, essentially just like possessing a vehicle. This technical distinction entirely removes the need for property tax payments. Here is the following major development. Tesla is not merely providing a house, they are fundamentally re-engineering the fiscal mechanisms that enable living on nearly nothing. They have initiated collaborations with utility, managed lots and land trusts, establishing clusters of these residences under long-term land leases or easements. This means you can reside permanently on Tesla-managed plots without ever paying property tax, while still benefiting from necessary utility and basic infrastructure access. Concurrently, Tesla is advocating for expanded homestead benefits and green energy tax breaks, enabling the home's integrated solar system to counteract any remaining tax responsibility. In New York, for example, where property taxes average 1.26% on a median home value of $576,100, this shift could put back over $7,250 a year into the owner's pocket. For retired individuals or military veterans relying on typical monthly Social Security payments of $800, that's the crucial difference between merely surviving and living comfortably. Tesla's plan for a widespread deployment makes the entire concept even more believable. Starting in the first quarter of 2027, their objective is to distribute 10,000 units through a random lottery system, giving priority to elderly people and Americans with fixed incomes earning less than $60,000 annually. This follows the same federal housing aid frameworks already utilized for modular and mobile homes. But this time it's automated, environmentally friendly, and powered by the trust in the Tesla brand. In Texas, where property tax foreclosures have increased by almost 20% in the last 2 years, this initiative could literally be the difference between losing a home and having a fresh start. And when you contemplate it, this model perfectly aligns with Tesla's core philosophy: scaling complex systems, simplifying human existence, and converting obstacles into fresh ideas. The firm is taking the same modular thinking it applied in its massive factories and applying it to the most individualized structure of all your residents. But beyond mere figures and policy changes, there is a deep emotional truth here that every American can appreciate. Are you not tired of watching younger generations struggle with the housing crisis? Of seeing decades of hard-earned savings disappear into ever-increasing rents or escalating taxes? Tesla's complementary land initiative is more than just a housing trial. It's a fundamental mental reset. For retirees relying on modest retirement funds or Social Security, this $7,997 expenditure could be the first genuine chance at self-respect, personal freedom, and true ownership. Again, visualize transforming that massive wall of financial strain into a literal doorway you can open, costing less than $8,000, and walking through to genuine independence. That is precisely why people are paying close attention. So, if Tesla presented you with a choice right now, which path would you select? Type 1 if you would enroll in the free land initiative immediately. Type 2 if you would prefer to wait and observe how the initial deployment performs. Or type 3 if you still believe this entire idea sounds too good to be true. Now, if you think the land and tax story is shocking enough, just wait until you see what unfolds next. Because Tesla's upcoming move is not only about saving capital, it's about saving valuable time. 2. How rapid is this house installation for cash-struggling seniors under 1 hour? From the production line to a completely livable residence in less than 1 hour. No continuous construction delays, no unexpected costs. Tesla's small dwelling is not just inexpensive, it is designed to be deployed quicker than most Americans can even pack their possessions. The core principle driving this rapid installation is pure Tesla engineering, the automation, precision, and mechanical logic adapted from the very systems that put together their electric cars. While traditional home building involves months of anticipation, unpredictable expenditures, and reliance on local building firms, Tesla has condensed that whole procedure into a 1-hour sequence that can be carried out by a small 2-person crew using fundamental mechanical tools. The structure's high efficiency originates from a specialized snap-fit framework, an automated deployment structure powered by hydraulic pistons and pre-tightened cables. These engineering concepts are identical to those utilized in Tesla's massive factory assembly lines, but they are scaled down to fit a 400-square-foot residence. The complete chassis unfolds from a condensed shipping container and levels using 4 integrated hydraulic lifts. This completely eliminates the requirement for extensive foundation work, reducing site preparation costs to only $500 in sharp contrast to the typical $10,000 usually needed for concrete-based constructions. Regarding time efficiency, the full setup procedure, under controlled testing, is finalized in between 45 and 60 minutes. The breakdown is as follows: 15 minutes for stabilization and jack adjustment, 20 minutes for the structural expansion and framework, 10 to 15 minutes for the utility system connections, and 5 minutes for securing bolts and performing safety checks. Compared to typical modular units that frequently require 2 to 3 days for assembly, Tesla's operation performs 95% faster. This compression of time is not a boastful claim, but an accurate representation of precise system engineering, a procedure verified by time-motion analysis from Tesla's own field engineers. And the cost efficiency is astonishing. The total installation average is $800, including the transportation fee. The wall sections infused with aerogel decrease the transport mass by 40%, significantly cutting logistical expenses that usually dominate the budgets for small home delivery. In stark contrast, national construction cost data from Home Advisor indicates the average setup for a small structure is the $15,000. This means the Tesla process provides an immediate saving of over $14,000. The system also incorporates adaptive base anchors to manage flood-prone zones in Texas, eliminating the need for extra ground leveling worth approximately $2,500. The equipment used is equally simple. Instead of utilizing heavy industrial cranes or intense welding, Tesla engineers employ magnetic alignment guides and hand-operated torque wrenches. These guarantee precise, millimeter-level accuracy during the module connection while maintaining hurricane resistance up to 160 MUF, a vital requirement for Florida. Material tests under simulated seismic stress in California confirmed 60-year durability without any structural weakening. One of Tesla's most significant advancements is the integration of quick connect systems for all utilities. Water, electrical power, and waste ports are installed at the factory with magnetic couplings that automatically seal during deployment. This feature alone reduces the required utility hookup time by over 50%, confirmed by data showing comparable prefab installations, cutting initial energy setup costs nearly in half. The same precise mechanism enables the dwelling to become fully functional in under an hour without requiring specialized labor. When the objective is to expand beyond a single unit, Tesla utilizes connection principles inspired by aerospace engineering. Each subsequent 400-square-foot module attaches using carbon fiber twist lock couplers in less than 20 minutes per joint, supported by portable alignment jigs. A full 4-module layout creating a 2,000-square-foot space can be finished in 45 to 60 minutes, preserving 97% of the structural integrity of a single unit. Each joint is rated for a load capacity of 12,000 lbs, ensuring excellent rigidity across varied climates, including the significant temperature swings in Texas. Purchasers can incorporate new modules for an additional $5,000 each. And Tesla provides complimentary installation for these add-ons when they are placed on the designated free land sites, with no extra permits required. For buyers living on fixed incomes, this level of efficiency dramatically redefines the concept of truly affordable shelter. A complete, ready-to-live home for less than $9,000 before solar at the initial stage directly addresses data indicating that 39% of elderly residents in New York State face housing instability. Tesla's approach cuts the total cost of ownership by an estimated 85% compared to conventionally site-built homes. In terms of real-world positive effect, that difference translates into genuine financial stability for retired individuals who rely on Social Security or pensions averaging $115 each month. Once the simple installation is complete, a guided application check confirms the alignment of every cable, seal, and bolt through integrated sensors. The composite frame achieves 99% rigidity, creating not merely an affordable dwelling, but a precisely designed system that performs just as a Tesla product should. This strategy directly benefits the 56% of elderly American renters struggling under increasing rent burdens. Consider your own community in New York, Los Angeles, or Florida. How often have construction crews disrupted daily life for countless months, depleting savings and testing patience? For millions of older Americans, that continuous waiting feels like precious time stolen. Tesla's One-hour deployment is more than just about quickness. It is about restoring personal dignity. It returns control to individuals who felt they had lost it entirely, wrapping precise engineering around one profound human feeling: relief. If you had the opportunity to own a home that is set up faster than going out for a quick coffee, would you accept it? Type "1 hour" below if your answer is yes. And if you are curious to see how Tesla's core technology is already being evaluated for environments beyond our planet, You will want to continue watching. 3. How suitable is this house for Martian living? Tesla's tiny residence further signifies the complete revival of the prefab housing sector through clever, high-efficiency engineering. The exact physical print